Hello and welcome. Thank you for watching. I'm Wes. This is Tom. This is the Hippie Explorer. We travel around New England looking for gold. And it's a beautiful day. It looks like. I don't know if it's going to hold up.
First warm day we've had since we've been up here. So
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that.
But we better check with the Hippie to be sure that this weather's going to stay. Hey, all you groovy dudes and you slap happy hippies. This is Hippie, and I'm here to give you the weather. Let's go! I don't see no clouds. Nice and sunny. Looks like it's gonna be a groovy day. About 73 degrees, no wind, groovy. And so far there's no black flies around here. Chewy is still south, so we're all right for another week or two. But there's a few. Chewy's not in town yet. But, Prospect West, you better stay away from that sun, because they say it's like bread. Yeah, it rises in the east and sets in the west. In the west, baby. Yeah. Thank you, Hippie, for that marvelous weather report. Let's go get breakfast. Tuttle's is closed, so I guess the next best choice around here is Shiloh's. Let's go. In the morning light, creeping through my soul, I strum my old six string like I did long ago. The river winds real slow, just like my lonesome soul. These blues are all I know, and I'm eating all alone. Just me and my guitar, dear, I'll play you one real sweet. Wherever you are, my love, I hope you hear this beat. Walking down those dusty roads through fear and pain and love, with every note I play underneath the skies above, I whisper in the breeze echoes of your name, and I'll still sing for you, my love, in the sunshine or the rain. Everyone okay? Just me and my guitar, dear. We're back from breakfast, and there's a truck hanging on by a thread just up the road, hanging off the edge of the road. I don't know how he slipped over the edge, went through the guard cables, and is hanging on there. So a tow truck is probably going to be here to pull him back up on the road. And it's a dangerous spot because it's right on a corner. So we'll have to see what happens there. But breakfast at Shiloh's was very good. Much better than the takeout and the burnt styrofoam from last time. This time, the omelets were very tasty. They scored high marks. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to give them an 8.8.
8.8
out of 10. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. And the only negative of the whole thing is the deep fried home fries. I like grilled regular home fries. But some people like the deep fried. That's a personal choice.
And I don't eat home fries, so I was okay with that.
So there's no negative for him. But that's great. We're going to get our stuff together and get down on the river and find some gold. Let's go.
Prospector West is looking for a spot out there. I think he's going to go back near where he found that big piece a couple days ago. Haven't seen any black flies yet either, so this is the best few days that there are right here. Weather's warmed up a little and the black flies haven't come out yet, so I mean, there's been a few around, but nothing to speak of yet. But this warm weather's surely going to bring them out. I think we're gonna run a bucket of material we have first before we start digging. It was given to us from Adam Samaco from Prospector's Theory. He's got a YouTube channel and a Facebook page. And he gave us a big bucket of ponds that we may go through and run them through the Gold Fox. So I'm why we have it set up here. So that will be fun. Thank you, Adam. We appreciate it. There's still a few people left around from the spring rendezvous. This is the Monday after the event. And there are a few people on the river, a few people still left around the campground, enjoying the weather change.
Here we are, out on the river. I'm in the shade here. It's warming up. It's probably the warmest day of the trip so far.
It's getting nice out now.
Yeah.
Starting to toast up.
And it feels good to be back out on this river. Look at it. Look at it. Sometimes I just gaze off down the river there. And I lose it.
I do it all day.
Wake up a day later. Oh, mesmerizing. Especially when the sun goes down, because it goes down right over there. Nice.
This is a beautiful spot.
It really is a beautiful spot. Just us here today. Quiet day, relaxing. We're going to relax today by digging a hole. And there's nothing more relaxing.
I can't dig yet, though. They won't let me dig.
He can't dig yet. He's not allowed to dig.
Soon. I feel good enough to dig.
Yeah, maybe he can scoop tailings off the back of the sluice. We'll see. Before I continue in that hole that I found the picker, I've got this bucket right here. That bucket is from Adam Samaco from Prospector's Theory and Chameleon Concrete. He dropped it off on Friday of the rendezvous. He said, "Here, take this." So I said, "Thank you, I'll take it."
Yeah.
And we're gonna run it through the thing, clean it out, and see what's in it so we can show him, so he knows, and we know, and you know, and Tom knows, and everybody knows what's in that. Let's do it. Hold on, hold on. But we need a gold dance. This material is classified, but there are rocks. There are rocks about that size in it. So I've got this pitch set down real low. I think it's classified down to a 1/2 inch. Although there are some bigger pieces in there.
On a sunny weekend, with the warmth of friends gathered close as the laughter blends, not a care in sight, just the good times call, with hearts wide open, we're having a ball. It might be freedom, it might be a thrill, you might feel alive with a friend on the hill. Well, it ain't
I can see that gold from here. Oh, wow.
You know that up there? Let me get this rock out of the way.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. There's some gold for you.
Yeah. Let me go suck that up. Suck it up.
That was a nice line of gold.
Yeah. I'm adding it to everything. At the end of the day, we're going to have a trip total reveal because I put it all in one.
That right there is a big pile of overburden that someone scooped off the top of the hole they dug yesterday. And we think there's gold in it, so he's going to scoop it up and run that first. We shall see. He didn't want to waste it because he thinks there's gold there, so I bet there's going to be something in it too. Prospector West is back over there taking more material. Again, this is for the overburden and first foot or so that someone scraped off the hole they were digging. Well, we do very well on the surface here, so a real easy digging for that stuff since someone else dug it up already.
Here we are. I ran 2 full buckets and a half a bucket of unclassified material that someone had yesterday when we were here, dug out and put on a pile because he wanted to get down. He thought it was just overburden, and he said run it. So I ran it. We dug further down in that hole, and I took a pan yesterday when he was here, and there was one small piece. We didn't find anything down deep, which generally it gets better the deeper you go, but sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to see what's in that surface of that stuff he pulled out. So I ran it, and I'm going to clean it out next, so we know where the gold is coming from. So there'll be 3 cleanouts. We already did 1. This will be clean out 2. What do you think of that?
Yeah, we gotta know what's in there.
Yeah. How you doing?
Doing
You cold?
good. No, I'm comfortable.
Yeah, well, you got your wonker on and you're hanging out in the shades. The car went off the road up here. Almost rolled down. It was just off this property.
Not our car.
Not our car, no, a truck we saw this morning that you saw. Tow truck just got him out. Took him a long time.
There are a few black flies around. They're just starting.
Yeah, you can see there's a few black flies. Chewy's in town.
Not bad, but they're coming.
Oh, there's Chewy. Right over there.
Hey, where's Tom? I'm here.
Yeah, Chewy's in town. Only a few, though. You just kind of go like this. He was going to bring all the rest of his cousins up over the next week for the month of June. So we got a little ways to go. All right, I'm going to get out and clean that out. Yeah, and see what's in it.
Now here we go with the cleanup. This is from that material that was just on the surface over there. We wanted to run this concentrate separate so that we can see where the gold is coming from. You seeing something?
That is gold.
Oh, so there's something.
Up in here. Hey, look at that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 pieces in there. There may be more in the black sand. I'm gonna suck it up. Suck it up. Suck all that up there. I'm gonna wash this back again. So there was a few pieces in there, but now I'm gonna go back into the main hole. That way I know where the gold came from.
I'm getting bit by black flies
Chewy already got him.
a couple times.
Found him.
So they're starting up quick. I knew as soon as the sun came out, it warmed up. It's been kind of cold.
He's got a lump on his forehead. Starting. And there's a few, but they're hungry. There's not many, but they're hungry.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe a crumpet would help.
yeah, what do we got?
I got lemon squares.
I tell you, a bear got into our truck yesterday. Did we tell people that?
I think we did, not today though. Lemon square?
Had to be a bear. We didn't see him.
Twice. Not once.
Well, the
twice.
door was open. Tom left the cabin to go to the outhouse, and the door of the car was open. He's like, why is that open? So when he came back, he said, you left the door open. But I said, I didn't leave the door open. He didn't want to, so he shut the door when he came back. And then in the morning when we went out, the door was open again. So in the middle of the night, I think Tom went out, and there was things tore up inside, toilet paper chewed up all over the place. You can see a paw print on the door. And it couldn't have been a raccoon. The only thing big enough to get in there is a bear.
Oh, it's a huge paw print.
Yeah, it's evidence. The bear was in there. And good thing he didn't do a lot of damage. He just looked for something, couldn't find anything but toilet paper, and chewed that up and left.
We have a whole car full of honey.
Yeah, and the whole back's full of honey. Maybe that's why he's around, because he smelled it but couldn't find how to get to it, because he couldn't get in the back. But we've got these. Look at these. These are nice, what are they? Rip Van wafers. Lemon Rip Van wafers. Only net 4 carbs on those. See that? 1 gram of sugar. But they're real good.
Yeah, they're pretty good for 4 carbs.
Yeah. I only got one hand here. Let's see what we can do. It's a little warm. A little mushy. See? A little mushy. But they're good.
Pretty strong lemon flavor.
Now, so we're gonna have our wafers. Then I'm gonna dig in the main hole. I'm gonna do one more clean out. I'm gonna dig as much as I can get out of that hole and clean it out. Then we'll show you what we got all together. Let's go, let's do it. After the crumpet, of course.
Now Prospector West is back at that hole. He found that big piece of gold in a few days ago.
It's getting harder to get material. A lot of big boulders down there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a bar and a winch.
I think that's about it. That's about it.
Nothing in that pan?
Yeah, there's something in it that I wanted to bring up, show you. Get this stuff up here. Ooh-wee.
Can't be much in there for gold. We didn't run really a lot of material.
No, I only ran 10 scoops maybe. Right up there above my finger. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another one down there in the black sands. I only did about 10 scoops. Suck it up. I'm gonna empty this snuffer out and show you what we got so far for the past couple of days here. Well, I filled in all the holes that I had dug, and because I might not be back out here before we leave. Cleaned everything up. I'm gonna carry all the prospecting equipment back up to the car. Then we have to run into town because we need some beverages, we need some butter, and a couple other supplies, I think. Anything else we may need, we're gonna go get that. And then we're gonna go back to camp, light a fire, and make some dinner. So don't go away. Here we are. I'm all packed up. I got rid of all my prospecting equipment and got it out from down by the river and got it back in the car because I don't think I'm going to be using it again this trip.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, we need to go to the store. You see this shirt? Let me give you another look at this shirt. Holy smokes.
I love this shirt. Look at Mr.
Wow. It be Chico the alien taking him up somewhere, having a party on the railroad track. Oh, that's a ladder or something. I'm not sure.
B. This is one of my favorite shirts already.
Yeah, that's a great one. And that
And
over
who
there,
made this for me?
the same person who gave us that, Matt Scourin,
Yeah.
gave us this groovy Bigfoot jump in the stream, and it just goes so great right there. So we're heading down to the store. Let's go. Stopped by to see Chet. Him and Beanbag and Nick are the only ones left around here this weekend. And we saw the outside of this when he locked his keys in. But well, he didn't do it. Well, we won't get into that.
It's not the weekend anymore either. It's
But he's letting
Monday.
us take a look at the inside. Take a look in there and see what's in there.
Yeah, if you want to get in, sit on the Queen's throne over there, you can kind of see.
Wow, look at that.
You see the megalodon tooth I bought off of Nick from
Oh yeah?
Northeast Prospect?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in there now.
Yeah?
It's freaking huge.
Did you go up to his shop?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Take a peek in here.
Damn.
Got the TV. He's got a stove back there. Pretty good.
Right across the street, pretty much.
And that stove exits right out the back there?
Yeah, there's a deck plate, marine deck plate, and
Yeah.
the flue comes off in sections. I took it. It comes off in sections, and you can stuff the actual stove with those sections. So now it's all stuff.
And you got this refrigerator here that runs off the truck battery here, the van battery.
No, I have the what is it, Delta Pro?
Oh, okay.
Under here, and then that runs this, but it's got its own external battery, so it can run. If I turned everything off, this could still run for 24 hours or so.
Oh, well, that's great in case
Yeah,
of
super
emergency.
cool, right?
Yeah. And you like that? You said you like that.
I
I'm
love
looking.
it.
I'm looking at one,
Yeah,
but
I love it.
thinking where I can put the room. It's about as big as my cooler, so
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
Yep.
Thanks for letting us see
Yeah,
around.
absolutely, man.
Oh, you got one of them pillows too. Did you win that?
I had to buy that one.
Oh, I saw
It was
one.
a good
Was
buy. It was a good buy.
our way back to camp and we came across Nick and Nick. And they both got, this is Nick True and that's Nicholas Meyer over there. And they're both dredging over here. He's got a nice hole going right there. Nicholas Meyer's going over there. That's his dredge. Running right there. Finally got some nice weather, huh?
Yeah.
That's great.
Count out for it.
That's great. Here he is, it's Nicholas Meyer. He's out of the water now. I guess you got the flake of the day?
Yeah, it's a nice one.
You're gonna show it to us?
I'll have to get it for you, but I'll show you.
Okay, let's see what he's got here. Let's see what he's got. Oh yeah, I can see it from here. That's the flake of the day. Wow. That is good size. Enough of that. You know, we're realizing that nugget looks like the old man of the mountain, or a grumpy old man. See it? Wow. That's great.
Want to tell us what you're doing?
I'm making chaffles. We're gonna put 3 eggs in there. Like that. Whoops.
Little eggshell, doesn't ever hurt anybody.
Teaspoon of baking powder, like that. This is almond flour. So these will be very low carb or no carb.
No, there's carbs, so low carb.
Put that in there like that.
There is a recipe, but we're just winging it
That's
here.
about a cup. Maybe a cup and a half. Cup of cheese. Like that. Pinch of salt. Pinch.
Everything bagel goes in
Everything
everything.
bagel seasoning. EB. We'll go a little bit like that.
Look at that. We made these before, but we're just winging the recipe this time.
Look at that.
We don't do these too often because you need electricity for your waffle maker.
Yeah. Put a little oil on this and brush it in there.
Normally you have a brush, but we
Yeah,
didn't bring
or
them with
spray.
us, so. We'll do what we gotta do. Otherwise, they will stick like unbelievable. And you'll never get them out without a little bit of oil.
Here we go. Put a dab in the middle. All right, and we spread that around. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's check it out here. Well, there you go. Oh, look at that. Did they stick? No.
They look pretty good.
Look
They
at that.
smell pretty good.
There's the waffles. Now on to the next step.
Flames are high, reaching for the sky. Firewood crackles softly as the night goes by. Reflections in our eyes shine underneath the starry sky. Watching the fire burn, heart and soul will yearn. In the warmth we've learned, let the embers burn. The night is still, silence still dancing light without a single care. Whispers of the campfire, the voice beyond compare. Watching the fires burn, heart and soul will yearn. In the warmth we learn, let the embers burn.
Look at that, double decker with bacon. And then you got some, look at that.
Wow.
It's not done yet.
I don't know how the heck I'm gonna eat that thing. It's like 6 inches thick.
Now we take these mushrooms and onions
How are you gonna get them on there?
and you stack them right on there, like that. Right?
You're losing stuff on the table here.
Oh boy.
Holy cow. Oh, you're losing them. Oh, those mushrooms are delicious.
Then some stone ground mustard.
Half of it's like in the burger. You got a little mustard there.
Look at that, how's yours look? Let's try it out.
I'm not sure how you put this together though and take a bite out of it.
You take that and you take that and you smash that on there like that. And you cut it right in half. Hey? Like me to do yours? Put on that, smash it down. Hey, let me cut it. Mind the fingers. Wow.
I'm still not sure how you grab half of that and bite it.
Let me try. Look at that.
Wow. This thing is like a 2-pounder.
Now that's a burger. Be careful, it'll tip over. We're gonna fight with this delicious thing. And we'll be back. Here we are. Dinner was delicious, sloppy.
It was good.
I tried to eat it and Tom just used a knife and fork. Thought it was delicious.
Wow, was I stuffed.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bigfoot tried to get in the car last night. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to make sure that's locked. And
It wasn't a Bigfoot.
how do you know? You ever seen one?
Have you?
No.
There you go.
Well, how do you know they're not real then?
So I haven't seen one.
Well, how do you know they're not real?
That's how I know.
Anything can be a Bigfoot. A bear, a raccoon, an old stump, Bigfoot. But anyway, these names going up the screen, they're our members, and they help us to keep this exciting entertainment coming to you and our search for Bigfoot and gold.
But they can't keep the black flies away, which they've started up finally.
Yeah.
One
Chewy,
warm day
we
and-
saw Chewy this morning, and he's already called up a bunch of his friends. I got bit a few times, but over the next couple weeks, they're going to get pretty bad. But don't forget to hit that join button and become one of these members on the screen. And you can also go to the hipbee.com, get yourself some honey, beehive products, a bunch of our merchandise, some of these groovy shirts, you see it up there, and all other kinds of hip bee and beehive related things. And that subscribe button, it's important to keep us growing, and we've been growing, so we're just going to keep on going. That's it, till next week.
Peace.
Peace.